share the room. Let's get some more people in here before we start the space. Let's fucking go. All right, I guess we'll get the space going. Welcome everyone back to the Shill Shack. It must be Friday night. I'm tired. Are you guys tired? The market is red. Everything's going to zero. No, I'm just kidding. No, good shit going on. Market's doing all right. Everything's trading sideways. People are cheating on you. It's part of the game. That's how we play the game of crypto. In order for you to win, someone has to lose. But anyways, what's going on? Sylvester Summers, co-host up here. Wait for to get some more projects in here, but epic night Friday. Hopefully everyone has a great weekend. DCing to some projects and hopefully to hear from some great projects that will come in the space. But anyways, we'll shoot it over to Sylvester. What's going on?
Not much, man. After last Friday, I am ready to get this space rolling. This is going to be a shit show. I mean, a great show. I'm looking forward to it. Let's fucking go.
Are you gonna go, Zach?
Yeah, no, I was waiting for you to go.
Yeah,
yeah. Co-hosts. Let's go. Bring some energy up in here.
Listen, I'm waiting.
Shit show, shill show, whatever.
Shill show, shit show. It's all a shit show. Listen,
it's the show.
Listen, we didn't get in crypto to become broke. We came in to get rich off of shit coins. Right? Everyone's here. Make some money. Make some money. Find the next Degen play. There's great plays out there. Definitely check out Nova. Nova has a great trending service for any project on pretty much like 5 or 6 different chains that if you want to get trending and get some extra attention to your project, check them out. Hit us up in the back channels. We'll get you sponsored up. We'll get you trending. We'll get you part of all kinds of communities and shows. But anyways, what's going on, Summers?
Not a whole lot, man. I'm just waiting for a couple good projects to come in here so they can start shilling their shit. No, I sent out some links to a couple people. Carlos is down there, longtime friend. We've been in and out of projects together for a while. Real good dude. If he's able to come on up and talk a little bit. Other than that, let's get this going and share the space. Get your people in here.
Yeah, tell everyone you know that you're in projects. Bring them in here. We want to hear the projects. Honestly, that's how you get it out there. Do you want to talk about Nova a little bit, either Sylvester or Summers?
Well, I haven't heard Sylvester talk in a while, so I'll pass the baton to him.
It's pretty simple. Buy more Nova, get trending. That's it. That's all the shill is. I took some lessons from paid. Apparently, nobody wants to hear me shill, so there it is. No, I'm just kidding. Nova, we got some incredible trending going on. A lot of different projects have been jumping on there, which has been nice to see. We had Soul Bay, we had Bandit, we had a couple of great communities come in and show their projects and get on our trending service. So we're trying to make sure that everybody gets recognized in the space, and we're doing it in a way that allows you to do it for a cheaper price, because everybody knows, you get on some of these trending platforms and it's extremely expensive and it's unreasonable. And the point of Nova Chain starting this trending service is to give smaller communities an opportunity to get the recognition they deserve. Everybody deserves to be recognized in this space, especially if they're out there grinding and putting in the time, especially if they're coming out here and chilling in the Shill Shack. So we want to give you guys the platform that is reasonably priced. And, we do some giveaways for some of the trending services as well for communities that show up and some support and help us network. It's a I scratch your back, you scratch my back sort of space, and if you don't network, you're gonna miss out on a lot of opportunities. So being in this space is huge, and getting on Nova Trending is huge. So check out the project. Make sure you're paying attention to the links up in the jumbotron. Get your project into the trending as soon as possible, and we can help you market. And you never know, maybe it gets brought up on the Breakfast Club with Zach Humphreys. Zach likes to slip things in there.
Yeah, I do. I do like to slip projects in there, definitely. So you get some extra exposure. There's all kinds of great stuff with the network. Exactly, Sylvester. You know what? Everyone go retweet this space out. Get some projects in here. Listen, we're not charging for this. Is free. We're out here to help.
We do have a project, well, actually two projects that are sponsoring tonight's show. So, not only can you be on our, sorry, my dog, not only can you be on Nova Chain Trending Bot, but you can also have the opportunity to be one of the sponsors of a show. Like they were saying, Zach from Subway always gives you guys a shout out on the Crypto Breakfast Club, where we have sometimes more than 4,000 listeners a day, and then replays later on. So today's sponsors obviously is Nova Chain, near and dear to our hearts. We love it. And also Bandit on Base. They are one of the newest projects to be in the trending bot with Nova Chain. And if you don't know, that is One Leg Bandit. He has the Preem token on Base, and now he's launched Bandit on Base. So you can always go check that out, and we'll have more information on that as the show goes on.
Yeah, and I put the stuff up in the jumbotron. So if you scroll through, you can click on Bandit's project, Bandit on Base, and Preem on Base. So yeah, they got trending. Their numbers went up a little bit. They were happy. They definitely seen some volume in their project. But that's what all this is about. That's why you come to these spaces, right? To hear about projects, to gain attention of investors. Obviously nothing's financial advice, but why not get some extra exposure? So that's what Nova Trending is about. And it can move with the market. So if one chain is hot, a lot of projects can trend on that chain. There's investors in there. Take a look at your project. There's so many great things of networking in the space, and that's what we're about. And that's why I put on the show for any projects to come up and speak. Even if you are not the project and you're part of the community, request to speak. Don't, come up here, talk to us. We love to hear. I love to hear tickers. I'm a pink sale junkie and a shitcoin junkie. I'm always in the trenches. So yeah, so come up here. Don't be afraid. We want to hear from you. Or even if you got some broader news over the crypto market, it can be as simple as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, anything where we're here for crypto and to see everyone win. But yeah, that's definitely why we do the space. So what's up, Shibbles? I see Shibbles just came up.
Yo, can you post the space so you can put it up in the jumbotron? Because then it's like easier to share it and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I'll do that right now.
It's because you're on the Mac or whatever. It doesn't. Again, gotta love X. Just can't work the same across the board. So you can't just tap down and get into the space comments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. So I shared it up there, in the jumbotron. I think it went up there. But what's going on with you, Shibbles?
Just chilling like a villain, man. Driving, getting ready for the Super Bowl. I can't believe Testaverde and the Browns didn't make it. And then somebody told me that Randall Cunningham is not starting for the Eagles. So, a little disappointed about all that. But other than that, just chilling, plugging away. We have So Juan is just continuing to grow as far as my project there. Juan, one token, exceeded the price of Bitcoin at launch. Pretty cool little metric. But we're on Pepe Unchained's Layer 2 network, which is decent, very cheap. And yeah, just continuing to plug, man. What's going on with you? What's going on with you guys?
Oh, that's exciting. Explain the whole Pepe Unchained thing. Maybe people don't understand what it is and where it's about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fair. So it's, I mean, to credit to you, you're the one that spotted it, right? But it's a solid project that is on Ethereum. It's on Ethereum and their layer 2. So they basically have like a wrapped Pipu or Pepe Unchained on their layer 2, and the gas is very cheap. And they just launched their pump pad or launch pad where, it's very easy to get whatever kind of token you want to get out there. And basically like the same as the what's that called, like the bondle curve or whatever. So you gotta meet a certain market cap, and then it'll auto lock the liquidity and other pretty cool stuff. They raised, and again, Zach, you could correct me. I'm trying to remember. Was it 80 or was it 130? Was it 130? Yeah, I think it was. So they raised. As I did a pretty good portion of, yeah. So, I mean, we got in at 0.00, I got in at 0.008, and it got up to 7 cents, and I was close. Again, tip of the hat to Zach. This is where I like to have fun with him specifically. And he beats me every time. So he's getting higher, and I got, I think, like 5.05, like a nickel and some change. I did really well. But they're solid. They're holding solid. If you look at their charts, look at their X, their Telegram, whoever's behind it, which they will not dox themselves, so they will not let that be known. But they seem to know their stuff. They're pretty solid as far as their like coding, their graphic design and stuff. So I'd say check them out. I like it. It's cheap. I mean, I've been on Shibarium, and I can't say no knocks to Shibarium. Just the volume is not there. I'm not trying to even knock it. It is what it is. That's the reality of the nature. So until that volume comes back or whatever, I mean, it's still there. Always, first love type of thing. But Pepe Unchained definitely has a lot more volume and members by far. There you go.
Yeah, Pepe Unchained. That was pretty funny when I called that. We found that pretty early. I think me, you, and a couple other people got into it really early, but we had to wait months for that pre-sale. And that was a
year.
Gamble.
That was a year.
That felt like a fucking year. But that was a gamble right there. You didn't know they could have rugged the whole thing, but that shit shot up to what, 450 mil market cap, all-time high. It was insane, right?
Yeah, it was insane. And I think there's good possibility, depending on the market moves and how the pump pad progresses, because like I said, they're pretty sharp on their coding. They're doing a lot of updates. They're adding, like, as soon as I forget what it was, there's a couple features people were like this. Oh, like the leaderboard, that's what it was. So like show a leaderboard now, and they're very quick to update it. So I think they're pretty solid. Not financial advice, obviously, but where I see it sitting now, some pretty good drop-offs to make some dough would be anything above 100 million market cap, and buying in anything below 90 or 80, I would say is pretty cool. But don't trust my plays. I'm just saying what I'm doing.
Don't trust my plays. Everything he gets into, I tell him. He got into pork, pond, Pepe, Unchained. Good stuff, though.
Yeah, pork is up 65%. What are you talking about, you wild man?
He's a convicted felon.
It's hilarious. He got it this you're funny.
I love Paulie. Paulie's funny. I remember Paulie from the early, the Pepe days when I got in Pepe early. That was one thing people should be taking notes, right? The way Pepe moved. And you know how many fucking X spaces they were? There was like 10 of them hosting them daily, all day long. The whole crypto space was around Pepe. That's what it takes to really push things, honestly. That was
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. And you knew that. I didn't even know him. Like, and I just, he knows some things. He knows memetics. He knows social, the landscape, right? He's pretty good at his craft. To pull in 500 to 1,000 people for a completely silent space on a burner account. Well, whatever.
I know that they keep banning him every second. They ban him, but they'll let fucking Kanye West run his mouth off. That dude's a fucking clown. But anyways, back to crypto. I could go off on a tangent on Kanye West, but you don't want to hear that. But I'm waiting for them to drop the token. I bet you Kanye will drop the token soon. But yeah, feel free to come up and speak any project down there. We want to hear about your project. That's what this is about. Small cap gems, large cap gems, any chain, anything. But we'll get over to Mason Polar Microwave Wongtong.
Oh, boy.
I'll get ready for this one. Oh my God. What's up, Mason Polar Wongtong Microwave Catfish?
Yo,
Yo.
what's up, Dad?
Hey, whoa. Don't dox me here.
Damn.
Yeah. What's up? That's it. That's all you got, kiddo?
You
No.
always have some good tickers. What are you buying in crypto right now, Mason?
That's it. He's probably eating popcorn and doing nothing.
That's it. You're out. You're banned.
That's
I'm
it.
watching Ted.
You're banned and blocked. Anyways, that's my son, Mason Polar Microwave Wonton. I mean, obviously, he's my kid. Look at the name.
Parker wants to talk.
Okay. All right. His brother.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
This is
it.
your moment.
That's your moment. You get one shot. So,
Don't miss your chance to blow. Come on, man. Life and opportunity comes once. Yo.
oh my God, that's crazy. But anyways, so what's in your portfolio, Shibbles? I want to hear your top 3 conviction crypto plays that's going to send you to the yacht club.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And I think you already know what they are. But, right, I mean, conviction, baby. Because it did dip out. I mean, if you guys follow, I just think it's hilarious between what we were just talking about. But Poly0x and H Wonders, the developer of Pawn 0x, which is its own DEX. So we all know, like, Uniswap, right? So it's basically like Uniswap, but you get money back. You know, you'll never get what you put in, but you get money back, basically, or rewarded for swapping tokens. There's mining, and then they call it a splash, which is the swap rewards, and then you can lock the pawn token for, I think it's up to 52 weeks, and you get a portion of Solana each week. And depending how much you lock, increases that value, and blah, and blah, and blah. And so they just bounced back 65%. Some wild. It's so funny. Somebody had re-brought up how to explain that quickly. The guy was like getting harassed, and so like I guess he like punched the other dude or whatever, and so he tried to sue him. And this all happened in Puerto Rico, and then like that came out on Twitter, and it boosted everything back up. And then on top of that, the spawning, which is from doing the you fill up the vial with the mining, is occurring any day, imminent, as the developers say, today, tomorrow, whatever. And that usually goes very well. So that's my top 3 plays. Sorry, I wasn't trying to run on there. Pork, Warped Pond, not really Pond. It looks like Pond. I mean, there's really not anything, I don't know, as far as the east side that it's used for, because there's the Warp Pond that's primarily Solana, which just drives the mining and the swap rewards. So I don't know, but I wouldn't say necessarily the east side. But aside from the Pond 0x ecosystem and Pork and Warped Pond, my big play is Nova on Solana for sure. Strong community, obviously Zach CTO'd that shit, and the community's been running it ever since. Very strong. I love that. So yeah, as far as a project that I would stick with and do stick with long term, that's Nova. Do I have anything? Let me just check real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything.
Will you explain
Pepe.
Shebos, will you explain what spawning is?
Yeah, it's a little tricky. So spawning, it's like you fill up the vial, and when it goes to 100%, it rewards you with whatever the tokens are in the vial, which right now is pork and mog. And there's one point, and it can fluctuate depending how much is in. They call it the Genosis wallets or whatever, which are like the multi-sig locked wallets that are part of that system. And when the vial fills up, it kicks off the spawn, and you get rewarded in the tokens that are allocated in the vial. And Pepe Unchained would be my other top play. And Prem on base. Actually, I'm looking. That's it, man. So you got Prem on base, you got Warped Bond, Pepe Unchained, and Fork and Nova. Bam.
Well, that's pretty exciting.
What's in your wallet?
Oh, you don't want to know what's in your wallet. What is that, a Capital One commercial? I would like to get sponsored by Capital One. But anyways, Preem is a sponsor tonight. So go up in the bubble, click on the post from Preem, join their community, give them a shout out. They're trending for a week on Nova platform. So we're excited to have them, and we're excited to see what kind of volume brings to the project, which has been helping. I think One Leg's happy. I saw a post from him that they moved up in the charts and stuff like that. So, any project that wants extra exposure, hit us up, join Nova Trending, their speaker up there, click on their profile, join the community. And even if you're part of a community, you can always bring this bot in. I'm going to make a video on how to use the bot. It's pretty easy, like a bunch of other bots, but basically you just add it as an admin, give it permissions, and then you literally just /start and hit trending. And then it prompts you to put in your contract address, what chain you're on, and how long you would like to trend for. And then it goes to a central hub with 12,000 people in there that are looking, different chains, different projects. So, and then for extra exposure, I shout it out, I post it out, depending on what kind of, how long you get trending. Obviously, the more trending you get, the more exposure you get. But it helps, and it's definitely a fraction of the price of anything else trending in the world. We did this to make it affordable for any project just launching, new, old, to be able to not wreck your chart, but actually get some promotion out here, because it's a tough world in this crypto space with all the saturation of tokens and projects. So that's what we want to do, and that's why pretty much we built this, and I took this on to help projects really get exposure. But yeah, no, for me, oh God, my God, you don't want to see my portfolio. I got honeypot tokens. I got everything. I got stuff. I got all kinds of stuff.
That's true. I do have a lot of tokens. When you look at Coinbase, you're like, where the hell did this come from?
Oh, you should see, especially the Zach from Subway one. When they find that out, they just send me all kinds of shit. I don't even click on it. I got probably 1,000 tokens in there, bought a whole coin, all kinds of stuff. And they send me like not even a fraction of a cent token. So I don't even look at it. It's crazy. But yeah, I got some, obviously Nova's a big play for me. I would say Juan. I would say that that's small market cap stuff. Medium market cap. Jesus. Now, there's so many.
What about Farcoin?
No, I don't buy. I just trade that shit. I don't keep any of that garbage, honestly. I'll keep Pepe. I'll keep Chainlink, that kind of stuff. Those are my big conviction plays. Pepe, Chainlink. I like Hyperlink now. I deep dived into their ecosystem, and I like their trading.
Yeah, Hyperlink's pretty baller. I agree.
I like Hyperlink. Solana is a huge play. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some XRP. So I don't go too crazy. I trade, I degen a lot of shit, but then as I take profits, I move it over to my ledger and let that thing just do its thing. And that's how I stay afloat in the space. Obviously, the bigger stuff is less risky. You can sleep at night. Smaller stuff, you just never know what's going to happen the next day on some of these devs and stuff. But yeah, no, there's so many great projects out there. I mean, I love hearing about them. I love getting involved with the community. And it's funny, sometimes these projects that are just memes will do better than one with a utility. It's kind of funny because what happens, I think, is people see the momentum's building up. And then once they drop the utility, it's there. and then the price kind of goes down on the chart. So we're here to help projects, hopefully pick that back up. And if the project's super great and I feel like it's great, then I bring it over to the Breakfast Club. We get Zach Humphreys involved, big influencer. So there's a huge network that goes in with Nova trending. If you weren't here last week, we will be the Breakfast Club will have a booth at ETH Miami, which is the Futurist Conference. So we'll be live streaming me, Zach Humphreys. I don't know if Babe will be there. Hopefully he'll be there, but he lives in fucking Morocco, so who knows? But we'll be there. Nova Trending will be there. We're going to be in the eyes of a lot of people, big people. So that's what we're trying to build here is a network of wonderful projects to help push other projects up. I'm not that kind of guy where, you get into a project and they don't want to get outside their little circle because they think you're going to go to another fucking token. It doesn't matter. The only way to bring people into your token is to get out of your circle. And if anyone says different, that cult mentality is completely backwards. And it's just it's a great thing. But that's why we're here. Push these projects. And I'd love to hear from any other projects that come up. I do see we have another speaker, Kenneth. Whoa, jackass. I love it. How you doing tonight?
Hey man, good. How are you?
Good. So you got a project or overall market? What do you think? What do you think in crypto? Where are we going, up or down?
I hope up.
That's funny. Yeah,
it was like.
Go on.
What's that?
No, early on the space on the Breakfast Club, I said we're going to retrace. I think the next 60 days, I think we're going to go back to like 80K with Bitcoin, but that's okay because then the Bitcoin dominance is over and they'll flood into altcoins, which is everyone's projects that everyone wants to see succeed. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, you got a couple projects, right? Or a project?
Yeah, so I got everybody, or not everybody, but some people in here may recognize me from Shibarium. I have Bury and Hero, and I have a farming DApp on with that project. And I'm actually thinking about, because it's no secret, Shibarium is, the volume on Shibarium is not very good right now. So I'm not leaving Shibarium, but I want to. It's always been my dream, anyways, to take Bury and Hero multi-chain, anyways. This kind of forces my hand to do it maybe just a little bit quicker than I wanted to do it, but so I want to go to Solana, and I'm launching a token on there called Altcoin First to sort of, I want to develop a community and a following on Solana so that I can channel that into Bury when the time comes. So altcoin is kind of like my, what would you say? It's like my getting my foot in the door, I guess.
Hey, listen, if the Shy and them can do it, there's no reason anyone else can't do it. And I got a question for you. Do you have a post anywhere for this launch that we can post up in the Jumbotron?
So right now I just have the Telegram, and I was trying to create the Twitter for it just before bedtime there with the kids, and then my computer was screwing up, so I didn't get it done, but I'm going to do that tonight. But I could give you the Telegram if you want to start with that.
Yeah, is it in like a post of your own like personal page where I can just pin it?
Let me just see here. Hold on a sec.
All right, yeah, I was looking through, but I didn't see it. I'll post some stuff for the Bury stuff here that we can post up to the Jumbotron, so people can join your community. Yeah, no, that's exciting. It's honestly exciting to hear a Shibarium project actually come to a space. So congratulations, you are the only one in a million years, and I love it, man. That's great. That's what people need to do. They need to get out and come to these spaces. If not mine, other spaces, and really promote it. And I think that's how the chain will do well. Sitting, doing nothing is wrong. for all the investors and all the project owners. So I congratulate you, and it's exciting. I want to post a lot of stuff up in the Jumbotron for you. But yeah, if you can make a quick post and just drop the link, like a tweet or something, and I can put it up in the Jumbotron for everyone to join the new launch tomorrow on Solana. I think a lot of people will join.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, man. And do you mind if I drop a link to like a post from Burry and Hero as well, and so you can put that on the Jumbotron?
Yeah. You can even. Do you know how to do it, or do you want me to just do it for you?
I don't know how to do it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll look. Is it on the Burry account?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on there now. I'll just do it for you. Yeah, that's no problem. Awesome. Yeah, all the information, the better.
Yeah, okay.
The easiest solution is making things easy for people. I always say this. I'm not saying you don't. It's just keep it easy. Let people join the community and see what you're about, what your projects are about, what the chain's about, and that's how you onboard people, honestly. So congrats.
Yeah.
I'm excited to check out this launch tomorrow. What time does this launch?
We're shooting for around 3 o'clock Eastern time.
Awesome. Is this a pump fun?
Yes, this is going to be launched with Pump Fun. Yep.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So if you want to just do a quick post or something, we can post up there, Telegram, and have people, because that's the best source, right, to learn about this project for tomorrow's launch.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Awesome. Yeah. So
yeah,
as soon as you do it, I'll post it for you. But that's
thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you inviting me on here.
Oh God, yeah, man, all the time. Everyone, go follow Kenneth Wojackass, or they just call me dumbass or whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah. But join, follow him, see what he's about. He'll probably put some tweets out for the launch tomorrow. Join the community. Hey, get in there. If you're a Solana junkie, man, it'll be fun. And that's, I guess, all I got.
Yeah, like I just one more thing, like I wanted to say about altcoin is that, like, you know, a lot of obviously on Solana there's a lot of rugs and stuff, right? You know, like people are they're just making shit coins left, right, and center. And so I had what kind of prompted me to make this was I have some friends in that kind of wanted to get into the Solana space, but they're just afraid because everything's just a rug, right? So I have a pretty good reputation. I've been around a while and I've never rugged and never planned to do that. So it's just kind of a safe play if anybody's looking for sort of a safe play on Solana. Check me out, I guess, because I'm a pretty safe dev.
I agree with you. That's why I also CTO'd Nova Chain, because there are a lot of rugs on Solana. We want people, have a safe place. And that was before I even came up with the concept of trending. But hey, when you get going, man, hit me up in the back channels. We'll talk. Maybe we can get you trending and get some extra promotion to your project, especially a new launch. People love new launches. So, you know where I'm at. So hit me up. I'm going to try to post something, but that's pretty exciting, man. Anything else with your projects? So is this token related to your other projects, or how does that work?
So the plan is that it eventually will be integrated into the Burry ecosystem. So as you know, there's Burry and Hero on Shibarium, and eventually there will be the farming DApp itself, the farm page, and will migrate. Well, not migrate. It'll still be on Shibarium, but then it'll also be on Solana. And the whole point of, or the goal with this particular app that I have is to actually provide staking services for other small projects, because as small projects, it's really hard to get staking or a farm for your project, because these large dexes, they won't even look at you unless you're in the multi-million-dollar market cap and stuff like that, right? So I've created this DApp to hopefully be able to offer it to other small projects who want to come up with a little bit of utility for their token and have staking or a farm. So I offer that to projects on Shibarium, and I'll offer it to projects on Solana as well. And so there'll be altcoin itself will be integrated somehow into that farming DApp as well. So there'll be, there might be a farm or something for people to add liquidity to that token, and maybe, I might pair it with Bury or Hero. So there'll be some farming opportunities and stuff like that down the road with the whole ecosystem. So yeah.
Awesome. No, that's awesome. I posted in the Jumbotron for the Bury. So everyone go join the community, check out what it's all about, and look out for this launch tomorrow. Hopefully you can drive some traffic into that. I think that's exciting. I think it's great that you're branching out to other chains. That's the only way you grow community, honestly, in this space. Everything's going multi-chain. It shouldn't be a frowned upon at all. And if anyone gets mad, tell them to go fuck themselves. That's what I would say. That's the Zach fucked up way. I'm actually a really nice person in public. But no, I'm just saying it's true, though. I think it's great. It's the only way people are going to grow, honestly. So, and that's why we have Nova Trending. We are, multi-chain trending service. We're on Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Base, Tron. What other one are we on? Fuck, I'm trying to go off the top of my head. Shibarium, Tron, XRP. I think that's it so far, right? Summers? I don't know. It's been a long day. But we're on a bunch of chains. So
Give me a second and I'll get the list.
all right.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Yeah, no, and it's to help everybody.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like especially like smaller projects and smaller communities, like we all have to kind of work together, right? Because to try to compete with the big guns.
Yeah.
It's nice that you guys are doing this.
Oh, definitely. And everyone join the Coin Hub down there. That is a Telegram for all chains, all projects. If you're having fun and you're excited about a project, you want to throw a ticker in there, any chain, it doesn't matter. It's all about networking and having a good time, obviously, in the space, because this space can be painful. So
Also, speaking of networking, I just want to remind everyone that if you are going to the Blockchain Futurist Conference in Miami, the early bird tickets are on sale right now. There's 3 hours remaining, so you can get a general pass for 150 and a VIP pass for 350, which is significantly lower than normal. So, Zach from Subway will be there. Nova Chain will be represented there. And we'd love to meet a bunch of you guys if you're able to make it.
Absolutely nothing with me, of course. Yeah, you know that trolley that you carry all your luggage on? Yeah, that's gonna be my transportation for the night.
Yeah, well, shut up for a minute. So we have Solana, Ethereum, Sui, XRP, BNB, Tron, Base, and Shibarium.
Hey Zach, before you do, you might want to unpin that Mason Puller microwave wonton. I made that in Pump Fun. The chart looks terrible. Do not buy that. It was a joke. No, I did launch it. Yeah, but don't let anybody in your audience buy that. We don't want anybody getting wrecked. I'm not running the token. It was a joke. I just wanted to make it to make everybody laugh. Do not buy it.
How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Doing good. I'm over from the Tired Dad community. I just thought I'd pop in and say hello. We were actually listed on CoinGecko today, and that's a big step up that happened today. We are also expecting to be on Podchain coming up here in the future. We have gained over 100 Telegram members in the last 24 hours. We're continuing to climb. And just want to point out there, watch out for those scams. We just had somebody, we started in a giveaway event for our support group. We just started a support group on Facebook, and one of our members started a giveaway of 50,000 tired for, you know, whoever can invite the most amount of dads to the support group. Well, shortly after that, a scam group was created, and it actually scammed one of our members. So just watch out there, guys. But this is more than just about tired dads now. We've built a huge family here, and we accept everybody, even if you don't want to put anything in. It was it was started on Pump Fun. But it started off as a meme coin, but slowly over time, utility has been formed. Our biggest utility obviously starts off by our community. Our community has grown. Our merch starts next week. That merch is through Prevail. And some of those profits, all of those profits that we get from Prevail, are going to go back into our marketing wallet, which is going to help us drastically. It's gonna improve quite a bit because right now all of our marketing is coming from our community members, and so that's a huge step up. In the future, we'll work towards consumer goods, but that's further down the line.
That's awesome. Yeah, so join if you want to put anything up in the Jumbotron, do that. Everyone join the community. Check them out. I know they're doing well. I know Sylvester's in there all day long, so I know
Oh
they gotta be
yeah.
doing well. Sylvester, Shyvester Stallone.
Hey,
Yeah.
what can I say? I'm a tired dad.
Me too. My back hurts.
I was all excited last night to get into some spaces and start showing some Nova trending, and then I went and put my son to bed. And guess who put who to bed? It wasn't me putting him to bed. It was him putting me to bed. So, and by the way, guys, I'm gonna pin it up to the top. We have an AMA with Tired Dad through the Nova account on Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you get out there. You can get more details on the project. They've been using some of our trending services, so we look forward to giving them a platform to speak on. And that's one of the benefits of Nova Trending. You know, you get on there, you might get yourself a DM in your community asking if you would like to have us host an AMA to get you out there on our platform and into networking with some of our community.
So far right now, I've went full in. I haven't focused on anything in the last 2 weeks. I've got obviously I've got some XRP. I've got some Ethereum. I've got Solana. But as far as like meme coins go, or anything like that, as far as like actively putting money more into, I've been just going full tired dad. Not yet, but I'm trying to. I support them all because obviously there's not a whole lot of good. There's not good dads out there, and then there's the dads that are, and those are the ones that deserve all the recognition, and they are tired, and that they don't deserve to work 70 or 100 hours every 2 weeks, and miss spending time with their family. Um, and I just know that the job that I do now and some of the other members that we have, and it's hard to, I can't see myself taking care of kids doing what I'm doing now. And some of these guys are out here doing, same amount of work or more, and they're struggling to find that time, and that's not fair. And so I'm fully supportive of every single one of them. I think you're starting something there.
No. No, it's super mom. Because the moms are the ones that do all the hard work. We're just the ones that work our asses off to bring home the money. That was
Yeah,
not
we take
that was
we
not sexist at all. I'm sorry if that came out sexist. That's not how I meant that.
the men take all the
Better
credit,
watch out.
and there was a tired mom. There was a tired mom at Rugged.
The community.
Well, good. Then let Carrie freaking talk. She's been up here for a minute.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me back. No worries. I don't mind just listening in either. In fact, that's how I found you guys. Was it just last week when I was listening in to your space when another project was in here? Then I found you guys, met all of you guys, learned about the Nova chain and everything else. I'm super excited about that project too, by the way. And we'll be getting a bag of that. Uh, so yeah, I'm excited to be here, get to know you guys more, and I make it easy for you, Zach. I've already got my top 3 meme coins right now and a pinned tweet on my profile. So, but yeah, I've been in crypto since 2016, so of course I have all the old stuff. I've got ETH staked away and tucked away, and Litecoin or Link, Litecoin. I've been buying it all since the beginning, so you know how it goes. But I'm just a full-time degen since like 2020. So yeah, I love the projects I have in my pinned tweet. I've got Super Ski Coin, which is pairing up with the Nova chain and the trending. It's awesome. And a gently used vagina coin. I know as a woman, it's kind of hard to say that, but the project is actually pretty cool. And the dev behind it, he's a Marine, real stand up guy. And the Big Facts on Soul project, I've known that dev for about 5 years in this space. He's got some big things coming. So, yeah, definitely check it out. And I'm going to reach out to those other projects as well about getting the Nova trending involved. And like you were talking about earlier, it's all about networking. You don't need to just chill. If you're a dev or, heavily involved in just one community, network, work together. Don't be afraid to retweet someone else's tweet or, talk about another project because we're all in this together in the end.
Oh, definitely. Speaking of that, you were in here with the other project, right? With the angry dev guy.
Yes, that's what I joined that space just to listen in.
Oh, yeah.
And then it became a whole big thing.
Whatever
So,
happened with that? Is Is it still
Well,
the
I'm
same?
not sure. I don't know if the ex guy talked to the dev and yeah, but yeah, that project's still around, and I mean it's been around a couple of years, so it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, I figured that. I just didn't know if there was any update on it. But that's awesome. Yeah, and if you have any questions on how to use the Nova training, obviously let us know. I know you've been looking at it a little bit. I still got to make a video.
Yes.
Even though it's like a typical bot, you just add to any group in Telegram, you just give it permissions, and then you literally start it. And then as you do like the /, it prompts you with a bunch of different categories. It'll say like start, trending, boom, boom, boom. You just hit trending, and then it'll pull up the block. Well, actually, it'll ask you for your contract address first, and then your blockchain, and it'll give you all the details. So it's pretty easy to use. We do have an update coming really soon that will introduce the actual. It'll be like a scheduled. You can schedule it yourself, either a half hour, 4 hours, and it'll show basically statistics on your token within your chat. So if you want the community to see, or you want to see what's happening within like 4 hours from Nova, it'll show you like the different fluctuations in the chart, which is not a bad thing because sometimes a little sell off could be a great entry point for someone, and vice versa. If it's mooning, people might sell off. So it's basically a statistic update, because right now, when you pay for trending, it goes into basically a Nova hub, which is the central locations, and it's categorized with the blockchains, and all the investors and project owners, whoever's in there can see what's trending. But we're also going to introduce something that goes into each individual group, but your own project. You won't see stuff from other people that's trending, because that will get a little tricky, and that will become fun. So we're really working on that to make that well, and actually introduce something that goes into the chat that helps your investors. And yeah, no, I think it's super exciting stuff going on. But and that's great you're looking at it. And yeah, check out, if anyone's in here, just click on Nova, follow them. We're all here to help each other. I mean, it's a huge networking thing. But yeah, I see it. Summers has his hand up.
It's just easier to be that way. No, I just wanted to announce real quick that we are planning to have an AMA with the Super Ski coin later this month, the last Monday of the month. So I will have that posted on the actual Nova account when we get closer to it, just to kind of promote it a little bit. So when you see that pop up, make sure you share it. Make sure you come to the space and interact. It's a fun time. It's a great time. We're all here to do this together.
And definitely, I mean, and we're almost an hour into the space. So everyone retweet the space if you haven't retweeted it. Bring some more projects in. Want to blow this thing up and help everyone, basically. But yeah, no, that's awesome. Carrie, thanks for coming up. Now, obviously, stay up on stage, jump in when you want. I think it's Summer's hand is still up on my end, but that's an iMac thing. But let's get to Cats of Crypto. How are you doing tonight?
Well, I was just putting you up on my whiteboard so I didn't forget that little conversation we had, because I'm suffering from CRS. Cats aren't supposed to do that thing where they can't remember shit, but today is one of these days that I did. However, I posted some things down there in the little purple pill for everybody. This past week has been very interesting for the updates. Okay. I just recently, on the 6th, actually, it was yesterday, as soon as we flipped midnight, the NFT collection came open. And as you know, 10% of the proceeds from that will go to the donations liquidity pool, so that we continue making donations. And we sold 2 tonight. So there are 3 links for that, for 3 different portions of the whole thing. Because unfortunately, I'll be honest, I was being a little sleepy at the wheel, and I didn't put all of the images in one lot. So I have 3 links in there. So I want to apologize up front if anybody wants to do that. So we donate to Veterans Companion Animal Services, Cozy Cat Cottage, because I'm the veteran, I went to Afghanistan, and St. Jude's Cancer Research, based on our co-founder who's deceased. and this is just from his family. We like support animals. That's kind of where we're at. We're here to give back, not be greedy, and it's hard to do in this space because there's a lot of people that like to rug. We're not one of them. It's been 9 months. But with that said, we have 280 million. I noticed this today. Cats are crypto locked in our multi-sig. And I put another 76 million cats crypto locked in Jupiter tonight, which takes us over to 300 million cats of crypto that are locked up that you cannot get to, that are not on the market. And I just absolutely freaking love that. And that was done today on a live stream with the 76 million, but the other 280 million have always been locked there. We have a theme song. We have a theme song. It went out on TikTok and the damn thing blew up. And if you want to check it out, you can go down to the little purple pill and play it later because that's going to be totally up to you guys. I'm having fun with it. My 2-year-old son is dancing to it. He thinks it's cool as hell, but he loves cats and he likes dogs too. So animals are his thing, right? And of course that's just kids do, but if little kids dance to it, so it must be good. So those are my updates, Zach and Sylvester, and it's nice to meet you. I think we spoke once before, but remember, CRS is my thing today. Can't remember shit. What's new with Nova? That's what I want to know.
Dude, we are constantly moving forward. Sorry, just got a message. Kind of funny. No, we're constantly moving forward, trying to onboard new projects to Sylvester to to use our training service. I honestly, dude, I love getting in contact with all these different type of projects. I've been really close contact with Carrie and Super Skeeto Coin. Great communities, man. Just onboarding them is what we need to do.
Yes, and that's part of the master plan. That's why Zach made it up on the whiteboard so that we can get together with you guys and do that. I know that we have another announcement for a similar type of project or partnership that's doing that. And there's one called A-Quads right now that's out there that is doing something similar to that, but they're more like a Fiverr type thing too. So you get a little bubble up there and that. And there's a couple of them that are out there. So these are the types of things we like, and well, actually I like. The community members, they seem to support most of the ideas that I come up with. If they don't, then we have a discussion. But I'm just having fun. At this point, I'm just having fun. Hey, Zach, I got a question for you. Are you doing any of the conventions up in Toronto? Because they're coming up in May.
He's AFK. No, he is not going to Toronto. It's too soon for him to be able to get out there. But he is going to the Miami event in November with Nova Chain and Crypto Breakfast Club. So stay tuned for that as well.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
I don't like Florida. That's my problem. I want something close to the house. I want to drive right past Mr. Humphrey's place and go hi and wave and keep going. So that's for me. It's well, he'd be a little south of the turnpike, but it's all the same, right? There's a once you cross into Pennsylvania, that little section, there's a portion that says Pittsburgh. It's that way, so it's kind of like making a U-turn to go back towards his house. I don't know exactly where it's at. I just know whereabouts in that area, in that general vicinity, and so but it's something I've been trying to do. I wanted to get down to mining disrupt. But I figured it would be better for me to take that $1,000 between the airfare, the food, and the room, because Fort Lauderdale is nice and all, but I could just put it back in the project and lock more tokens up. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Are you near Philadelphia?
No, I'm an Ohio boy, and so
man,
and
okay.
this is how you don't
Another
fully
one.
dox. This is how you don't fully dox your Ohio or Pennsylvania native kind of thing when you're in the vicinity of within like that 4-hour ride. You know something, but you know nothing. And some people they you know how weird people get. If they know that they live in a specific area, people will, the creepy ones will stalk people. And I have a thing about privacy. It's okay to be doxxed in these spaces, in my opinion, but that's only if they want you to know. And if they don't want you to know, then I just shut up. That's why I said somewhere around Pittsburgh as I drive past, because Erie is north of Pittsburgh, you know?
Are you talking about where Zach Humphreys lives?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're way off, pal.
Well, he was telling me something. So, do you know where the Ohio River works? So it's
Nope.
basically, you don't. Okay. So when I say
I live
Pittsburgh,
and I'm sorry. I live in Ohio. I live here, and I don't have any idea about the Ohio River. Just throwing that out there.
I do. I live in Ohio. I have to go down there to Belmont County along the river. So, and I do that every so often. So I kind of get the idea about the river. But when you're talking about Pittsburgh, you're talking about Pittsburgh as in Pennsylvania and like Youngstown as well. So they're kind of like hand in hand. They're that close. That's what I'm talking about.
So I take it you're close. So you're close to Youngstown then, because Youngstown's like not a well known place.
Yeah. Well, I am. I put this 20. I'll tell this. I'm 20 minutes. I'm 10 minutes from Fremont. I'm an hour and a half from Columbus, and I can be in Cleveland in about an hour. How's that?
And you're going to have a drone near you in about 2.
I don't doubt that.
Jesus.
Elon's sending it. I'm going to have fun with this. Why not? Listen, I've had things dropped on me, so the drone flying over me wouldn't bother me one bit. It's not. I don't really give a crap anymore.
I agree with you.
Let's just say purple and pink shock waves going across the ground look really neat when it's like 10 o'clock at night and you're freezing your ass off in the middle of Bagram, for crying out loud. So
I was dropped on my head.
You were well, I maybe.
That's awesome. So
I like how this went from talking about Cats of Crypto to talking about Nova to talking about anything tonight. That's
Ohio. I feel like everyone's fucking from Ohio.
Listen, there's nothing good about Ohio other than the Buckeye
And Drew
chocolate
Carey.
and peanut butter thing. Dude, Ohio sucks so bad that most of the serial killers come from Ohio.
Well, Drew Carey.
No, that guy. His glasses.
Forget that guy.
Oh my God. Jesus. So what? That's funny. So, anyways, buy some Cats of Crypto, I guess, because the guy's from Ohio. Who fucking cares? Buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only reason to buy it. The guy's from Ohio. We know nothing about some river.
Help Ohio out. If anything, from what I heard, any token projects that are from Ohio contribute to the Georgia Video Foundation for movies to be able to be made. Now, that may not be true at all, but it's what I heard.
I think we need a section of Nova Trending that just says fucking Ohio, and every token launched on the blockchain will be in that section to just be Ohio.
Is that if you got most? Is that what's going on? You got like a ton of them coming from Ohio? Is that what it is?
No, it just seems like everyone I meet's from Ohio.
That's like 7 people.
Listen, I left here and went to Arizona once upon a time for a very long time, and it was very nice. But I'm kind of stuck here at this point. I've learned to accept it in my old age.
I love Ohio.
Old age? You don't sound like you're that old. Listen, I'm like 3 hours from you, so I will meet up with you and give you a Stuck in Ohio sticker, and I'll put down underneath there from It's Summers.
Oh shit!
Sounds like you guys need a room. Ohio brothers.
Yeah.
Speaking of rooms, we forgot to announce like the most important part about Nova Chain. So there is a 24-hour buy competition, biggest buy competition. If you have the biggest buy on Nova Chain in the next 24 hours, you get 1 hour free on my OnlyFans page.
Listen, you got to correct it. It's only dads, not
Only dads.
things.
All right, hold
On
up,
my
hold up.
OnlyDads
I
page.
gotta blow this out of the water. I'm sorry. I hate to do it, but if that's the case, I got something. That's yeah. Here we go. So anybody that buys at least $100 on the east, oh, they could be on any side. $100 worth of Juan. I will give you a 30-day access to my Only Toes account. So if you're about freaks and sneaks, because I do sneakers, shoes, and toes, come to my Only Toes. It's the new OnlyFans. That's it.
I mean, he's Mexican. We're gonna put a tariff on that.
Wait, that was you on feetfinder.com?
Oh yeah.
Nope, we moved on from that. They wouldn't accept curls.
Schiffles is nuts. That's crazy.
What is going on? We need paid in here right now.
What do you mean pay? What do we need paid for? The fuck is pagan to do?
Because Paid has the best reactions when it comes to anything off the walls. Like, did you hear the Breakfast Club this
Oh,
morning?
yeah, I know. Yeah, of course I listened to it. I was hosting it. I actually stayed around for the whole show.
Listen, my phone died. You can't get around that. I worked midnights. My phone died. Gee.
Excuses. It's a thing called a phone charger.
It's called. I had the opportunity to plug my phone in, but I was working with a saw.
That's funny. Whoa, where did that guy go?
Hey,
Did he just disappear?
excuses are like assholes. Everyone's got one.
Where did
Like
Ohio Man
butthole
go?
coin.
He just
I
dipped
don't
out.
know. I think he hit a pothole.
That's funny. I was gonna ask him what his conviction plays were, but he's like, "Nope, fuck you. I'm from Ohio. Buy my token. Peace out. Next space."
Why would you want to go to the next space? This one's so entertaining.
Oh, of course. We talk
Speaking
about
of which, if anybody wants the mic, like, feel free to request and come up here. This is like the best platform to show your project on. I don't know what you're waiting for. Y'all need to get up here.
definitely.
Hey, really quick, just to throw this out here because Sylvester and his Only Dads doesn't really work out. So the biggest buy for the next 24 hours will get 24 hours free of trending on Nova Chain.
Any
I
project
think my
in life.
Only Dads is better quality, and beyond that, you can purchase more time to pay me to put my clothes back on.
Yeah, so if you're the biggest buy, you can pick any project you want within those chains that we support, and we'll trend them, and we'll pump your bags. Not financial advice. It's a win-win.
No insider trading either. We're not Wall Street.
Yeah, no, there's no insider, nothing. All we do we're just data movers. That's it. We move data from here to there. Let's go.
Well, it looks like we got a new speaker, Tyler. What's going on with your PFP there, broski?
Tyler. All will retire.
Oh, hi. Yeah. I thought you said Tyler. Yeah. So, hi, my name's Chris. I'm the developer of a community called All Will Retire. We're a culture coin on the Solana chain. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it. So, All Will Retire really is focused on building messages that actually we project outside of crypto Twitter, resonate with people outside in the real world, help evoke emotions from them, and help see them for who they are and let them identify and self-express. And really, we're focused on kind of the generational message of financial security, retirement. And so recently, we've accomplished our first milestone this week, and we moved on to milestone 2, where milestone 1 was really about driving demand from within crypto Twitter. Milestone 2, we're actually coming up with a new brand, All Will Retire Life by Design, to help project our message outwardly and start developing demographics outside of crypto Twitter, especially around kind of a lifestyle yourself brand, live your life by design. on Instagram. And so recently we've been running a campaign to help differentiate us, to actually humanize us, make ourselves real to the world, where we've had a lot of new followers within our community become believers, and we have them making themselves highly visible to the world. You know, they buy on into the message. They want that financial security for themselves, their family. And so it's really this empowering message that gives people the courage to be proud of who they are. And we have this campaign, as I said, of people holding up signs that says, I will retire, we will retire, all will retire. And it's super important because right now, as I said, milestone 1 was focused on driving demand from within crypto Twitter. Well, that campaign, it serves as a bridge for us to actually project our message outwardly, start driving retail demand and new demographics that we're going to be developing, especially those that aren't inclined to crypto yet. So I wanted to jump in, share that we just completed milestone 1 and we're on to milestone 2. Some, quick facts kind of things, technicals. In this sea of red, when there's been blood on the streets, as they say, we've actually been growing. Our community has been growing. People continue to show up. And the rate at which people are creating these signs and projecting our message outwardly has been accelerating. We just hit like 1,200 Telegram followers in a month since we bonded. Our X account, they got 2,600 people.